solid dog that one was, wasn't he? G'day everyone, and off for another day of food deliveries. You can probably see it's been a while, hasn't it? Long while. Nice day for it too. Like last night, did you see the short video I posted last night after the when I was on the way home? I got absolutely fucking drenched. I was just up here when the rain started. But yeah, still here, still living, still breathing, still delivering. So for the last month, what have I been up to? Last month I decided to go a bit easier on the food delivery, and just because it was sort of school holiday period and quietens down during the school holidays, sort of noticeably. So sort of people going, uni students sort of will go back home to their own countries. If they're international students, they'll fly to Indonesia, Thailand, India, wherever else. And Aussies will go over, or they might go overseas to places like Bali and that. Or they'll just generally go on holidays. Another place in Australia, so when the people go away, the people don't order as much. So yeah, so I just had it off. I didn't have it off, I had it off food delivery. I've mostly been doing air tasker jobs, which has been actually been pretty good during that period. So got quite a fair few jobs, so a lot of new customers. G'day to all of you, if you, any of you, if you just happen to be watching. It's a nice tree. So yeah, it's good fun. Life is good. And today we're going to be going somewhere new. I'm going to head there now actually. I'm not going to tell you where it is. It's a fair way from where I live. I mean on a bike anyway. It's probably somewhere, those of you overseas and a few Aussies will recognise definitely. But it's somewhere I've never been on the e-bike doing food delivery. Somewhere I probably should have been at least once by now. I've been doing it 4.5 odd years, so so where is it? As I said, I'm not going to tell you, but we are going to be heading eastwards. And I did actually do a few air tasker jobs over in this suburb over the past month, and that's what got me thinking I should come here and just do a little video, just short simple of a video over here, so the international, you guys overseas can get a first-hand look at this suburb, and you surely all know of it. Everyone overseas will know of it. Anyway, enough off and on. Fires. Cat stuck up a tree somewhere maybe. I love the fires. Fires are good. Good blokes. I like the cops. Cops can go get fucked. Most of them. Yeah, just heading over to Birkenhead Point now. I'm gonna hopefully she loves the fires too, a bit more than I do. Yeah, as I said, we're heading over to Birkenhead Point now. Just gonna sit there for a couple of minutes, see if we can get Coles one in. If not, we'll head straight to our destination, and then back to the usual spot in the afternoon and evening. Time is now 10:30 AM, so ooh, hello. Yeah, nah, $6, don't think so. what I noticed yesterday, it came out around the same time yesterday, and there were some nice, good paying offers. And I took quite a fair few of them, so I like that. $5. They're coming out early. You can sort of beat the rush a bit. That's what it seems like. But if they're throwing that sort of rubbish out this time of the day, as I said, no thank you. Thanks, but no thanks. There were a few little crappy ones like that yesterday, but actually quite a few good ones. 10, 12, 15 bucks. This is Birkenhead just here. I'm just going to go slowly around here. That's Drummoyne Pool just there. It's a very famous old pool. Very famous for water polo. They play a lot of water polo there. And it's just open. I think it opens every year in September, October. You got, a lot of school groups go down there, do swimming lessons and stuff. Bugger Birkenhead, nothing coming in. So yeah, Drummoyne Pool. Very famous old pool. I used to go there with my mate. Oh, it's swimming carnival. Kids are racing. One kid's way out in front. Green cap. Anyway. So yeah, as I said, yeah, it's Melbourne Cup today. The race is Stops the Nation. That'll be on at 3 PM. And we'll stop off somewhere and watch it. Where? I have no idea. Just a pub or something maybe. See where we end up. Anyway, I'll shut up now and see if we can get a few orders in while heading to the destination. Beauty. First one's just come in. First good one's just come in, I should say. It's actually paying a little bit less than what it's decent enough. We've got over here at Tram Sheds. The supermarket they've got over there. And it's going all the way, I shouldn't say all the way, it's not that far really, all the way over to Everley, which is Redfern, Alexandra area. Which, as I said, is on the way to where we're going and where I normally go anyway, so $12, thank you very much, Uber Eats. Got that from Tram Sheds. This is why the place is called Tram Sheds, because it used to be the sheds where the old Sydney trams were kept. That's an old one you can actually hire for parties and events and stuff like that. We've still got the Halloween thingy up. It's now like 4th of November. And look, Christmas decorations already. Bloody hell. Too early, folks, too early. Christmas decorations go up in December. We're taking these 4 small bottles of Korean pear juice over to the Commonwealth Bank head office at Everley. As it's over near Redfern, Alexandria way, so know the building, know the area, should be good. And yeah, as I was saying, it's it being Melbourne Cup Day, me being a hobby punter nowadays. Don't really punt as much as I used to. I have selected numbers 1, 4, 6, 9, 18 and 21. What I've done there, I've put them all in a box trifecta, so I'll win 20 something percent of whatever it pays if those horses, any of those horses come in the first 3. And I've also put $2 each way on them. $2 for the win, $2 for the place on each horse as well. So yeah, all in all, spent $50 on that, $52 or something. So it's not a huge amount, nice amount to have a bit of fun with, just whatever. So yeah, we'll see how they all go. I'll whack the betting slip from my online thing. And that's another thing I want to mention that I've realised. My mum wanted to have a bet, she's a punter as well, just like me and my dad. But yeah, Melbourne Cup Day, everyone gets in on the action. And Mum came to me last night and said, oh, are there any TAB agencies that are still existed? Because back when I was a younger man, we had TABs everywhere, besides the ones in pubs. And I mean, she didn't want to go into a pub to put a bet on. So I had to show her on the website how to look up the TAB agencies. There are still a few around, but just like these arsehole banks, they're closing them. Chambers shutters, Camperdown, no. Especially not for $5. Whew. So yeah. What do you guys think of all that? You know, the whole cash, not cash ban, but slow frog on the pot, frog in the boiling pot treatment of cash, and people that like to pay cash like myself. I'm all for keeping cash alive, man. But anyway, I won't get started on that. I'll go into a whole rant. But yeah, that's what it is. It's TAB bank branches have greatly reduced their branch numbers here in Australia the last couple of years. Disgusting, if you ask me. They're fucking raking the profit by nothing else. And close branches, and they fish out they sort of ship out ATM services to third parties, who then charge the customers $1, $2, $3, sometimes $4 to access their cash. Sorry, I said I was going to go on a rant, didn't I? Nah, anyway, blend it here, run this gear over to Everleigh, and catch you sometime after that. Just drop that one off to Commonwealth Bank head office, just around there, around the corner there. This area is one they sort of call carriage works. Because this is where again, tram carriages used to be stored and sort of serviced in that here. Bit bigger than tram sheds where we just were. They sort of did more of the Sydney trams, whereas tram shed was more Glebe, Balmain, Rozelle trams. So it's a bit of history for you. And yeah, Commonwealth Bank, these scummy bastards, the bank I bank with, they have recently been caught out lying to a former employee. This employee, they said, oh look honey, your role is being ended. So she said, okay, she trained up the AI thing, helped them make the program or whatever, did what she had to do, and then the same role was actually advertised overseas. I think it might have been in the Philippines. I can't be 100% sure, but her role was actually advertised overseas, and Commonwealth Bank got caught out. Plain and simple, absolute act of fucking bastardry. If you want to know why corporate Australia is so disliked by so many people, things like that's just a tiny smidgen of what happens in corporate Australia. That sort of shit. You put a staff member off because you've told her that their job's been discontinued, and then you go and you fucking advertise it overseas in a country where they'll pay much less. Absolute fuckery, I tell you. Anyway, I'll stop. Sounds like I've just got a DoorDash run in. So I've just logged on to DoorDash, and that's going to the CBD. Say, I'll look to that. Might start getting to the destination now. It's 11. Been out for about half an hour, maybe 4 months. Happy enough with that. Let's start heading easterly. Riding down Botany Road here, and a nice $13 one came through on Uber Eats, so I thought I could take it. It's staying in this area, so 9 items. I go pick it, KP, great beer, pack it, and get it delivered, and then we'll head to our destination. Alright, you've run 2 deliveries down. Let's time to head to our destination. Where are we heading? Has anyone guessed where it might be yet? Whack your guesses in the comments below. As I said, we're heading east. We're in Sydney's Centennial Park, the sort of the southern end of Centennial Park, if you like. Nice little creek or a pond or whatever you want to call it there. Coming up on our right, we have, you can probably just see it right there, Royal Randwick Racecourse, where they're racing today, as well as the Melbourne Cup. It's all around the country. They put on race days where people can have a day off work, get blind drunk, have a punt, all because of one race in Melbourne that's just become so big over 160 odd years. Every other major horse racing track around the country will put on a race day. Obviously, they'll have the Melbourne Cup on the screen at 3 PM, so that just gives you guys overseas an idea of how big this day is to Australians. Yes, Royal Randwick Racecourse. Here you can see the grandstand there. And if you're lucky, we got no owners. Would they be owners up ahead that I can see that are just about to cross the road to go to the races? Some owners up ahead. Some getting some free drinks. Midday. The day hasn't even started yet. What do I tell you, mate? Aussies love a drink. And look, yeah, they're all lining up to go across there. All of them across the road. It's that traffic police, but that's not what we're coming east for. That's not what we're coming east for. We're going further east. So Royal Randwick's now got a light rail stop. Well, it has for a couple of years now, but never used to be there. Oh, we're not giving away too many hints there. We're not going to Coogee, Clovelly or Bronte, I'll tell you that. That's the top of the grandstand there, Royal Randwick. It's quite a big stand. It's probably Australia's second or third most notorious track. Flemington in Melbourne probably being first. Moonee Valley being probably about equal. Randwick Gold bigger than that. Moonee Valley a little bit smaller, but we have a race there called the Cox Plate, which is a very famous race. Racegoers here, or well-behaved racegoers, not getting in free drinks like the mob we just saw back there. Yeah, we're going to head up this way. Where are we going? Who knows? I forgot to mention back there that I actually used to own a racehorse. Well, I owned two racehorses at different stages. I was a part owner, of course. They're bloody expensive to own and race, but first horse didn't make it to a race. She had a flexor tendon injury probably a couple of months before she was about to start racing, so unfortunately could not get that injury resolved. She would have been a good horse. Bella Scura her name was. I'll whack a photo of her up here. Beautiful horse. I actually named it too. Like the name I suggested, the whole ownership group picked. So yeah, unfortunately she didn't race. And then there was another horse. I only owned that for a short period while it was racing. A couple of the owners the other owners sort of fell on hard times, so they had to end up selling the horse. So it happens. I can't remember the name. I'll look it up and I'll whack the name and maybe a photo if we've got a photo of him up here. He actually did. He actually placed in a few races, which was good fun. And on racing, I actually owned a greyhound as well. Part owned greyhounds a couple of times. They're good fun, man. Races are very quick, over very fast, and man, the chance to watch a greyhound eat, fuck, whew, they eat like they race. They just woof food down. Fun to watch. Both watch them race, that is, and eat. We've still got Sydney Centennial Park here on the left. It's quite a big park. It's something like Central Park in New York, I guess, or Hyde Park in London. This is Sydney's big CBD parkland kind of thing, I guess you could call it. Centennial Park. Where are we going? Not telling. This park here on the left, although it's got no soccer goals up at the moment, is a park I had a lot of fun at when I was working at a company called ACP Magazines. We used to play a competition here called the Publishers Cup, which was any publishing company in around the Sydney area could sort of put in a team. And it was a mixed men's and women's comp, and one of the rules was you had to have at least 4 women on the field at any one time. And we won it one year, and we lost the grand final another year. I can't remember the name of the team that beat us, but we had a shit hot team. Well, the first day I turned up to play it, they all told me about it at work. I was like, okay, sounds like fun. And I turned up, you know, the consummate professional I am, an hour or so before kickoff. No one else was there. Whatever, you know. Then our goalkeeper turned up, Katie. And I didn't know she was our goalkeeper. I was like, oh fuck, she's our goalkeeper. She was a big girl. But I thought, okay, if she gets in one-on-one, she'll absolutely clobber anyone on the opposition, which she did a couple of times, of course. But I thought, once she gets ready, I'll have a few shots at her and warm her up. I took a couple of average shots, and she showed a bit of talent. I'm like, shit, she's all right. Like, I put one in the top corner, see what she does. She got to that one. I'm like, holy shit, this chick's good. G'day Katie Marchand, if you're watching, by some strange twist of fate. She was a great goalkeeper. I played centre back in that comp. This was sort of a like a fun, social kind of comp. And yet all the games being played at the one time on that big park back there. It was a lot of fun. We'll all get back to the hall afterwards, have a drink. As I said, we had quite a shit hot team. Yeah, I don't normally play centre back when I do play. More of a right back or right midfielder, and I can play up front as well. Yeah, that was a Publishers Cup, and we had a lot of other good players that you wouldn't think, just working with them, you wouldn't think they'd be good players. Like, I'll mention another female, Jana. Again, strong, big-shouldered young lady, and she goes, I'll play right back. Says, okay. Put her in at right back. First thing she did, clobber an opposition player. Shit, Jana, take it easy. That's all right, I'm fine. Yeah, I know you're fine, but the other guy, you smashed the other guy. And she was like our rock, one of our rocks in the defence. She did very, very, very well too. So some of the women were very surprising. We had some very good men players as well. One guy that actually played for an NSL club, National Soccer League club, that was back when we had the NSL. He was a gun. Milos, his name was. And yeah, they're just good players anyway. So should we go Bronte Road? No, we won't go Bronte Road. We'll go a bit further up. I'm not giving too much of a clue. So this here is the sort of Waverley Randwick shopping centre, if you like. And I believe the pub is just back there. No, it wasn't that one we used to go back to. It was the Robin Hood Hotel we used to go to. Oh, just a bit further up here, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll shut up and continue the journey and see when we get there. Oh look, they named the shop after me, a barber shop. Yeah, right. Here's Moscow Apartments. Pretty spiffy. Big complex. Wonder if we'll get one, a delivery coming this one today. Who knows? Where are we? Not telling. Well, we're at Waverley Park now. I can give you that hint. And what can you see off down in the distance besides storm clouds over there? Well, looks like you might be able to see the ocean down there. Maybe going to the beach. Maybe, maybe not. Guys, it's time to reveal where we're headed for the day. Grab a tie. I think Johnny Geo's back there too. They weren't open, but I dare say they'd be very, very popular at night time in this neck of the woods. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what's getting away? Where are we? The world famous Bondi Beach. Hello. Not quite at the beach yet, but we are on our way. Not far off. That's a famous restaurant, that one, Toddy's. A lot of famous people go there. Because Bondi is an interesting area. You've got a mix of like tourists and backpackers, obviously. And you've got a lot of rich, well-off people, famous people as well live over here. This is quite an interesting area. Just coming on to, just round to the left will be Campbell Parade, which is the main road that Bondi Beach is on. I'll shut off for a second, there's going to be heaps of wind. Today it's probably about 22 degrees, but yeah, this is the world famous Campbell Parade. Right, it's Bondi Beach. I'm going to be quick, sorry about that, but I'm on the road. We've got a bike lane coming up so I can slow down for a bit for you all. These are some of the shops along Campbell Parade. Might ride through the car park down there too. He's a bit closer to the beach. Yeah, I did a couple of Airtasker jobs a little bit further up there. While I was up there I thought, why not do a food delivery video down here? What I might do, I might look on the Uber Eats and we'll see what we can get. DoorDash tend to send some ridiculous ones, but fuck it, I'll log on to DoorDash as well. See if they send anything at Bondi Beach. I've got to be careful around here because I don't really know the area that well. I don't come here all that often. Thank you, Uber. Well, 14. Back to Ultimo. Jesus, no, not for 14 bucks. Too soon to go back there. Ultimo's the Sydney CBD, which is pretty much where we came from. I mean, I wouldn't normally sort of go to Ultimo. There's a shit fight there for parking and crowds and that. So at least the Royal Surf Life-Saving Lotteries. Woolies to Rose Bay. Rose Bay's a little bit further up that way, a little bit round the headland there. What I might do, we'll jump over here and head into the car park. Try and get a bit better of a view of the beach for you all. We can, yeah, we'll head down here into the car park here. And down the back there, the Bondi Pavilion. There's sort of kind of a mixed use venue, sort of art gallery in there. Have like an event as well, right on Bondi Beach. thank you very much. We don't come here for 6s, we come here for 10s, baby. Whatever, if we can get something good, we'll take it. But for now, I'll have a quick look at the beach. I'll just log off quickly. And DoorDash haven't really, because DoorDash I was in the, I'm in the wrong area for DoorDash. Quite a fair way outside of Sydney, St. Peter's Leica. Oh, look at that, storm clouds. Just behind us there, coming over. Magpie. They're the birds that swoop you, for those wondering. That's why I wear these glasses. If they've got a nest sort of nearby where you're riding, be careful and be wary. So yeah, that's just inside the Bondi Pavilion there. They've got food venue. Well, we can get straight through there. Let's go down and have a bit better look at the beach. Like my Max, except it's probably a bit newer by the looks of it. And here we are at Bondi Beach. Bondi Surf Lifesaving Club there. Kiddies playground there. Cross over here. A little bit of council workers having a bludge. What's new? A head-on photo festival. Okay, and they get North Bondi RSL right up the far end there. Don't keep going up there. A bit far. We'll, as I said, not too many people on the beach. If you get a 30-degree day, this will be getting packed. So it's actually a good day to come down where you can sort of see it. It's not so packed, and where I can ride a bit and decent bit of a ride in. So yeah, right, a bit further along here and see if I can get back up there. I think we might, yeah, we can, there's a path up there. We'll head on back up that way. So we'll have a while and not throw it back on. We looked at the beach, come down, let's log back on. Maybe get 1 or 2 deliveries here, then we'll head back to our area. It's now 20 past 12, so what time do we start? 10:30. So yeah, within 2 hours after 2 deliveries, we're down here at Bondi. So it's a fair way. It's I'll say it's around 15 to 19 k's from where I live. $12 double, hell no, and it's a long way too. So they're not paying too well over here, unfortunately, by the looks of it. And as I said, I don't really know the this area that well. Don't know the stores either, so it's a $14 double. That's considerable, and it's got Vaucluse. Oh, Vaucluse again. It's way back up that way. I'm not doing that. Vaucluse is sort of where the really rich people live in Sydney. Really well off part of Sydney, up there, back behind me. And what do you got? 10 Hendon Street More Fishbowl. You know what? Oh, that's a double as well. No way. Go. Oh, that's a match one anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't count towards the acceptance rate. My acceptance rate will be in the toilet. Fuck it, who cares? I've got a Guzman. Ooh, we're gonna walk. Alright, it's sort of on the way back, but nah, we won't do that. 7 Bellevue Hill, hell no. Got some long ones that pay peanuts over here. I gather because there's probably a lot of guys working over here. We're in the car park too. It's not like we're actually on the main strip or anything. Blues Bondi Beach, Roscoe Street, $10 double. No, let that go. Alrighty, so I hope you've all enjoyed the trip to Bondi Beach. Dover Heights, my god, these things are going ages. 6 kilometres for $14, and that's a double. You've got to be kidding. a joke. Uber, you're fucking taking the piss big time, you motherfuckers. Let's go back down here along the main strip and just sort of see if we can maybe get a nice one. Bike lane here. Come on, Uber. I have faith in you. Give me something good, please, please. Surely you've got something good for me. Might cut one of those side streets and see what we've got up there. Obviously, that's another famous, another haunt of the, all the famous people. Looks after Rails. Bellevue Hill. It's 4 k's away for $8. That's ridiculous, man. You're doing Uber Eats over here. Jesus Christ, how do you survive? Some of these orders are ridiculous, man. $9 for 4 k's. No, that's with KFC as well. And it's Bondi Junction too. Bondi Junction is pretty much up Birrell Street, which is, I think, behind me or just a bit further up, and all the way up a hill. $5 to go 2 k's. Jeez, that's ridiculous, man. Some of these, oh man, I'm turning it off, fuck it. My acceptance rate's already in the fucking toilet, so best not to do this area, I think. Ridiculously paying orders. Whew. Yeah, this is probably the time when the crew out here jumped. Oh, I just got a spot of rain. Was it rain or was it? Sure it was. Head up this way. I hope you all enjoyed Bondi Beach. That's all we're going to do. We're not going to do any deliveries here. I'm going to head straight back to my usual area. Much better paying deliveries over there. It's a famous Aussie saying, up ya. Aussie Tony's, his slogan is to get a burger up here. Get a dog up here, get a this up here, get a that up here. It can be taken any number of ways. Up here, of course, can mean sort of up your ass. Get a burger up here, get a burger into you. There, that's a little bit of Aussie slang for you. Another famous thing about Bondi too, that I've actually done a few times. I've done it twice, I think. World famous fun run called the City to Surf, where, yes, you guessed it, we run from the city of Sydney all the way to Bondi Beach. It is 13 or 14 kilometres from memory, the course. And as with any good Aussie event, it started with 2 guys having a bet with each other many years ago, saying, I bet I can beat you to Bondi Beach. So they raced each other, just 2 friends, just fucking randomly, not in like a big event, just, well, let's have a race to Bondi Beach, running race that is. Ran it, one guy beat the other guy, they had a laugh about it, and what do you think they did after it? Come on, they went to the pub. So yeah, as I said, that was many years ago now, and the City to Surf is a very famous fun run. Then anyone can go in, you can do it sort of as a serious athlete, or you can dress up as a giant fucking dinosaur or something, whatever you want. Raise money for charity when you do it. It's a big event. It's in August every year. I believe it's the first Sunday of August. First Sunday, second Sunday, I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. That's the Sydney surf for you on the famous feature of Bondi. This here is another reason you'd want to be paid well or get well paying orders. Very, very hilly. Now we're heading westwards. We're going, it's sort of uphill. And look at that up ahead. It sort of flat goes down, then another hill. So it's very, very hilly up here. The area that I ride in, much than this, use a lot less battery. So that's just one thing to think about if you want to do food delivery in Sydney. And what area of Sydney you want to do it in. Now, just by chance, yes, honestly, not, you know, deliberately, just by chance, just happened to come back this way down Cowper Street at through Randwick, and the back of Randwick Race, or the back side of Randwick Racecourse is just here. Let's see if we get some horse racing action. Let's see if we get some horses going past or something. Who knows, they might be racing. See what we can see. Lorries. How good. What we're going to do is go like this, out here, Wishka. See, that's the infield car park over there. It's quite a big track. You just sort of see over there, the people are I might actually go onto that cycle path over there. I'll cross the road here and go onto that cycle path. That's probably the best bet, I think. Best option, best bet. And we see a little bit more of the action there. This is actually a cycle path. You can see the little person and the little bike below it. It's not illegal to ride here, it's perfectly legal. There's people there already. Pretty, what time is it? Just after 12, quarter to 1. Nearly 1 PM. We've got that grandstand will be full nearly, and the old grandstand to the right there. Fair few people in that, at the bottom of that. God, did you guys cut that leaf? Sorry about that. Some action. Any chicks spewing up after 2 drinks? You never know, we might see it. And that's where I get my scooter service, the Yamaha Racecourse Motors. They're good there. I recommend them. They're very good. Service. They always do a good job with my my scooter, my little Yamaha NMAX. I've had for quite a few years now. Very, very good little bike. Expect it all. See, the big racing carnival is called the Everest Carnival, and that's only been also come about probably over the last 10 or so years. Sort of a carnival that goes for sort of 2 or 3 weeks. More race cars turning up in there. Racecourse and Bondi Beach for you. Let's go back and do some work. Riding along here opposite Centennial Park, and order just came in. Just logged on to Uber, and order just came in from JB Hi-Fi, which is just down here and to the left. So it's paying $13. It's going all the way down to Kingswood. So I thought, fuck it, let's do it. Got $25 in the bank so far. This will make it 38 from 3 deliveries. Pretty fucking good, eh? Let's go get it. We're at JB Hi-Fi. This is one where we've got to pick it up at the back of the sort of from the back entrance, loading dock type area of the school, up the ramp here. This is the Moore Park Super Centre, they call it. It's full of sort of homeware type places, like Harvey Norman sort of got electronics, a bit of furniture. You got Nick Scully furniture, JB Hi-Fi, which is electronics similar to Harvey Norman, Freedom Furniture, The Good Guys, White Goods, Anaconda, which is outdoor clothes, like hiking clothes and stuff like that. Tents, sleeping bags, and there's also a baby shop. I can't remember the name of it. Baby Bunting? I think that's the one. Anyway, here we are at JB Hi-Fi. We'll pick this one up and get it delivered. Alright, just got that JB Hi-Fi dropped off, and here comes another one. Let's see what we got. Sean King down to Darlington. God no, that's a double. Some of these offers are fucking ridiculous, man. $12 double going all the way back to fucking Redfern. Hell no, motherfucker. As they say in the USA. Ooh, it's wicked, isn't it? Yeah, we're back in the zone here. That's where we just were, picked up from there, went back down to Kingsford, just come back here. Haven't had anything else besides that stupid old dollar to come in, so hang out down here at Coles and see if we get a nice Coles order in. What's that one? 6? Yeah, no, I thought about taking that one, but $6. Come on, dude, really? That was borderline though. So yeah, hang out here down at Coles. As I was saying, I've been doing a few gardening jobs. And the guy I'm working for, doing the gardening for, who's over at Carrabba Point. The house I reckon is worth, he's just bought the house, I reckon he bought it, I don't want to ask him what he bought it for, but I reckon he would have bought it for somewhere in the region of $15 million. He's got a fair bit of gardening to do now to get it up to speed, up to, you know, what he wants, and then 2 days a week, and then after that he said it'll just be 1 day a week, just sort of low maintenance sort of thing. What do we got here? $10 double going to Kensington. No baby. These offers are shit house today, even over here. Restaurant offers, so I guess, you know, what can you expect? Anyway, the job I'll be doing, I do that job at the moment Thursdays and Saturdays. But then I reckon in December I'll probably just pare it back to Thursdays. Just see how we go. He's got the right idea. Let's have something to eat and drink. Back at East Village. Our happy hunting ground. 1 bar and some hydrolyte water in the drink bottle there. Have some of that now and see if we can get the Coles orders in. Here's an odd one for you. Just sitting down there at East Village, have a quick slash, and one came in from, Lickland at Surrey Hills. He's going a bit further down Surrey Hills, down near Arthur Street, so he's only paying $7, so I may as well go and do it. We've got nothing coming. That's van going there, but not go. But again, look at the sky up there, the sky over here. It just gives you guys overseas the blackness that we get here in Australia in springtime. Yeah, as I was saying, this one's going. It's only paying $7, so I thought, yeah, no, fuck it, let's do it. Take me up to Surrey Hills, which isn't a bad thing. You may even get one at Coles or Waterloo there on the way. Who knows? On the way there, on the way back. So yeah. That should put me up to around the $46, $47 mark for deliveries. Yeah, not too shabby, eh? I just realised, guys, I haven't told you guys what bonuses are in play today. You see, as I've done 4 so far, I'm nearly up to the 5 bonus, which would be another extra 20 bucks. Mary's Entertainment Quarters is bad, I know. It's halfway back to Bondi, that one. But yeah, as I was saying, we've got one which is 5 trips for 20 bucks bonus. And I'm on 4 of that now, so nearly hit that bonus. And then later today, we do 3 trips, you get an extra 12 bucks. That's after 5 p.m, so that's a dinner time bonus. So I got 2 levels of this $20 bonus yesterday. I should at least get 1 today, if not 2. So that'll add to today's total. Speaking of, we're up to 46 bucks on Uber and a whole big fat squat 0 bugger all on DoorDash. Yeah, so just let you know what bonuses are in play today. Not too bad, I don't reckon. How about that thing floating through space at the moment? Well, I shouldn't really say floating, because they've found that it's actually being propelled by its own energy. That thing called 3i Atlas. It went around the back of the sun, disappeared, couldn't see it, and in the last day or 2 they've found that it's actually being propelled by its own force, like it's got some sort of an engine or an energy source that's propelling it, and it's not propelled by gravity like every other planet, asteroid, whatever else in the galaxy, space, wherever it is. Yeah, it's interesting. Who knows? Maybe there's an alien life form on there that have discovered some crazy form of energy, because they reckon it's going at really fast, and they said it's the size of Manhattan in the USA. $10.46 Coles Surrey Hills to Cleveland and Pitt Street. Yeah, let's do it. That's a nice one. 10 bucks. Thank you, Coles. Coles, we're scoring goals, baby. That one's actually Coles of Surrey Hills, I just realised, so it's back this way. Rookie mistake, man. I should have looked at that. Do any of you guys do that? I'm sure you do. You make those sorts of mistakes. You go all the way to a Coles there and you think, oh shit, it's the other Coles. You need to go back to it. It's not too bad. It's just back here, just down on Crown Street in Cleveland, near where we just were, so could be worse. Got one done in about 15 minutes, and we got the bonus, $20 bonus. So that ended up being a $30 order. So that should put me on my calculations around $76 odd. Hello Uber, when you want to refresh kind of thing. So yeah, that'll refresh. I don't know if you can see it. It only says 56, but it just said I'm getting the $20 bonus, so we'll add that in time. So yeah, and it's now, time is currently just after 2 o'clock. What time did we start? 10:30. Went over to Bondi, come back. That's pretty good if you ask me. Pretty good day so far. They've had to knock back a lot of shitty orders, so. But apart from that, so far so good. Ooh, 2 o'clock, the Melbourne Cup runs at 3. Shit, I'm gonna go into the pub and watch it. Ooh, geez, we're gonna pick a pub. Come on, pick me a pub. Quick, it's 5 past, is it? Yeah, 2:05. Could go in there, but we'll go somewhere closer down to base, I think. Bad decision. Head down through this way, down to Zetland, because there's a pub down there I've always wanted to go and have a look at. It's kind of near Green Square, so I'm going to ride through to Waterloo and then head down towards Zetland. It's actually on Burke Street, so we'll ride through the 2 Coles here, see if we can get a quick Coles order. Can't get one by about 2:30, 2:45. We'll log off for a bit and head down to the pub. I can't remember the name of the pub. Can you believe that? I think it might be the Zetland Hotel. I'm not sure. Ooh, what have we got coming in? $8, Fleet Street, the Surrey Hotel. That's back there, going to Allen and George, Waterloo. Might be okay. Let me have a look. Surrey Hotel, Cleveland, down to Waterloo. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go in the area I want to head, so I might do that. $8, let's do it. Said no one's going to back here, Surrey Hills area, down to Green Square, so just talking about going to Green Square to watch a race, so hey, that fits in perfectly. Paying $8, so I'll say it's a decent one. It's not fantastic, but it's not a crappy one, so I'm happy. And that should put me on $86 for the day, and yeah, as I said, we just relax after that one, go watch your Melbourne Cup. Alrighty, just got that one dropped off, and just felt a few spots of rain. You probably just see them starting to see the sky get a little bit rainy. It is 2:30 p.m. The pub we're going to is just down there, so I thought, fuck it, let's just log off. Have a nice, easy, slow ride to the pub and watch the Melbourne Cup. We're down to 3 bars of battery. That's mostly because of the trip to Bondi, so kind of expected that. We've got 3 bars left for this afternoon tonight. Stick around this area, should be plenty. We'll be having about a half an hour odd break at the pub there too, so plenty of time. I might chuck the camera on to on charge as well. That gives that a chance to charge up too while I'm I should say resting in the pub. I'm gonna get my heart rate up on this, but I want to get the trifecta. I'm not so worried about getting the winner. I want the trifecta. I've never got the trifecta in the Melbourne Cup. It's something I've always wanted. But anyway, as I said, the pub's just up here. I'll shut off now, and I don't want to record in the pub. I'll tell you if any funny shit happens, but probably won't. It's a pretty civilised looking pub, if you ask me. So, civilised, clean from what I've seen going past it. I'm pretty sure it's a Zetland Hotel. It's not the cauliflower. The cauliflower's around here, but it's not the cauliflower. Oh, there, yeah, Zetland Hotel, that's the one. That's the one we're going to. Park up just outside there. Got the camera on charge. And I'll see you in about half an hour, 45 minutes. The cup has been run and won. Number 14 won. Unfortunately not one of my picks, but who cares? Not too worried, it's a bit of fun. Went in there, I played the pokies for a bit. I played the pokies for a little bit before the race too. I haven't played pokies for ages. I just pulled my money out there, down to $10 and up to 40, so put 40 in, I pulled 40 out, and right in time for the Melbourne Cup to start, so it's all good. So yeah, back to it now, back onto it, up to $85 on Uber so far today. Yeah, this weather looks like it's going to hold out as well, which is good news. I bet I've just jinxed it then. You watch the heavens open in about half an hour. And I might have had a beer in there too. Maybe. Might have. Fucking expensive a schooner would be now, $10. I remember it being 7, 8. Oh, there's $10 now coming from Pet Barn over Alexandria, going to Buckland Gerard Street. You know what? Let's do it. It's a Pet Barn one. Back over that way. Let's go. It's obviously a pet store, Pet Barn. They're on McAvoy Street. Down Birkin right at Bowden Street. Yeah, it's the best way, I think. Anyway, yeah, we're going to get this one picked up and delivered. That's over Alexandria way, so it's sort of the back of back of, would you say Redfern? Back of Redfern, Everley, where we had that first delivery this morning, back of that area, so that's alright. Paid $10, so it pays good money. It's a schooner of beer too. In Australia we have schooners and middies. Well, in New South Wales we have schooners and middies. In other states, I think in Queensland they have pots and middies. When you come to Australia, you've got to be really wary of that, in what state you're in. Because if you order a schooner in Queensland, they'll look at you funny, they'll laugh at you. Pots might be in Melbourne, Victoria. And I had it in a box way too big for the bag, so just had to get that one repacked, and we're on our way up to Garden Street. Sorry buddy. Come on, let's go. A little bit of a speed bump there with the not being too big, but not the end of the world. It's not too far, not going too far, just going to Garden Street, Alexandria, just up that way, so yeah, it's alright. We'll be right. Yeah, funny story from when I was watching the Melbourne Cup just then in the pub. Race started, and the sort of first few 100 metres, and there was like a family with a little baby kid sitting in the chair in front of where I was standing. And she was eating something out of a bowl, like a plastic bowl, a kid's baby sort of bowl. And all of a sudden she just screamed, threw the bowl across the room. Pissed my pants laughing. She was like, "Oh, this shit, fuck this." It was like that. She didn't actually say that, obviously, but. And yeah, speaking of little kids, niece and nephew, Max and Georgie and Max, I should say, if we're going to say niece and nephew. Georgie and Max are doing well. Funny story from Georgie, my niece, this is. She was, her and my brother, her father, were, I don't know where Mum said they were. They were sort of at home or something, and Georgie was just sitting in the chair and lifted her backside and went, pointed to her bum, looked at her father and said, "Fart." God damn it. She's 2 years old and she knows the word fart. I fucking love this kid already. She already knows "oh my god" too. She's been told not to say it, obviously, because she's going to a Catholic school when she eventually gets to sort of 6 years old. But she still says "oh my god." It's hilarious. Kids, man, they're hilarious. Anyway, here we are. And the next level of the bonus too, I realised, is actually 10 trips for $40. And we're done 2 out of that, so we can do another 8 and we get another $40. And that will also incorporate the then I'd say it would incorporate the 3 for 12, so we're going to be fucking rolling into some cash later tonight if we can keep this good roll going on Uber. Long may it continue. We're up to $95 now, and it's what time's it? 3:30, 3:40. Yeah, so their biggest mascot. Oh, it's a longish way away. Not mad keen on that. John, it's all the way down Burke Street for $11. It's a long way, so no, I'm not going back. Wouldn't mind doing it, but I want to try and keep into shorter trips at the moment because my we're down to 3 miles, so I don't want to go too. Before I settle down, have a look in there and have a got to today. So anyway, let's continue the day and the night. Alrighty guys, you'll never guess what happened then. Don't know if you sort of caught the end of that. Sorry, go. Don't know if you caught the end of that last video there, but there's a fella there stuck in that garden, like that sort of garden bed. What do we got? Chini, Waterloo, that's a parade. Really? That's a long one, dude. Come on. But he was stuck in that garden bed, so I stopped off to see if I could help out. But his chassis is caught on the concrete part, and the wheel has dropped. So no matter what he does, the wheel just spins. There's nothing. The wheel's got nothing underneath it but dirt, you know. Just tried to match to an Erskine one. No good. Sorry. There's gonna be a really tricky one for him to get out. And he actually just moved into a place just there. And funnily enough, I was talking to him. He had an English accent, and he said, "Oh, whereabouts in the UK are you from?" I said, "Oh, Preston." Straight away, Preston North End. So, oh yeah, you know, my dad used to take me to watch it when I was a young kid and everything, and oh, you poor buggy, you know, get your car stuck here and whatever. So actually those bits of wood might work. But yeah, if you all have been watching long enough, you'll know that I want Preston North End to get out of the Championship and up into the Premier League. For my friend Paul Waring, who's from Preston as well. Paul very kindly, Paul and his wife I should say, very kindly gave me their season ticket when Arsenal played at Preston in the FA Cup back in 2018 in very early January 2018, wasn't it? Yeah. Look at there, 7 from Macca's, no. Yeah, I got to go to the game, and thankfully Arsenal won, but it was a very, very tight game. And Preston North End, of course, being the first ever team in the top flight to go a season undefeated. Don't ever forget that. People say Arsenal do it, yeah, great. Arsenal do it, fantastic. But Preston North End back in 1888, I think it was, were the first team to do it. That's unbelievable. Anyway, I'll shut up about that. I've told the fellow I'm going to keep an eye out for things that we might be able to use to get his car out. He's also said he might try and get a tow truck or the NRMA to help out too. So I'll see how we go with that tonight. Alrighty, guess where we are again? Back at Randwick Racecourse. This is actually the street my brother lives on. We're delivering just up to the left here. My brother lives down to the right. It's going to be chockers here right now. We're at number 61, so a little bit further down here. Let's get this one dropped off, and we'll try and avoid this area, shall we? 69, 5, 3, 1. There we are. Busy. Back down Ascot Street here, down towards the area, and you'll get to see a bit of this and a bit of that thing. Paddington. That's the back of the racecourse there. It's where they're coming out of the car park there. We'll sneak through here. Yeah. That's how it's done. So yeah. Busy day there at Randwick Racecourse. As I said, us Aussies love our hunting and horse racing and drinking, and most of the people there would have been there for the drinking, I reckon, today. These things, Jesus, some of the offers they're sending are ridiculous. Uber, lift your game, Jesus Christ. What? I haven't done one all day for DoorDash either. Sorry DoorDash, but kind of been a little bit preoccupied to do DoorDash ones, but I'll come through surely. Get back there. Don't switch zones. Stay there. Thank you, DoorDash. Okay, now. Yeah, we'll head back. I reckon I'll head back over to East Village and hope for a Coles order or two to come through. Usual thing. Let's go. What do I say? What just came in? $12 delivery from Coles East Village. Beautiful. Thank you. Let's go. Alrighty. Lo and behold, we've just got our first DoorDash order of the day in. First good one anyway. It's a, well, I'm currently in Redfern here. It's a Liquorland order all the way down to East Village. And it's going just around the corner from there, and it's paying $10. So I thought, hey, let's get off the board with DoorDash and get this one done. Should be a good one, Liquorland one. What could possibly go wrong, eh? As I say, it's nice to get off the board with DoorDash at 20 past 5. But again, we have had a bit of a stunted day. A few stoppages. Yeah, I don't think DoorDash will mind too much. But it's been pretty good on Uber too, so that's been good. So we're on, just check what I'm up to on Uber. So I think we're in $131 on Uber, and then yeah, with this one it'll be 141. At what time did I say? 5:30. So let's say 6 o'clock would be on 141. So that should be pretty good. Just got another nice one from down here at East Village. Another Coles one. We're going over to almost Kensington, just down that way. And while I was in there, I went to the Dunning, did what I had to do, and on the way out, who else did I bump into but my Swedish buddy Christian. I've seen him for well over a month. He also does the job. He's actually in a car. He's changed the car, so he's actually doing pretty well in the car too, he's been saying so. But he's also looking at doing fly-in, fly-out jobs, which are sort of in mining, usually in mining camps. Can be okay, but I don't think I'd do them because they work bloody hard there and you live in shit conditions from what I've heard. Like you'll fly to like a mining camp in fucking out the back of fucking nowhere. Work there for 2 weeks and then have a week off. A lot of them are like that. You work 2 or 3 weeks nearly every day and then you have a week off. He was saying he's been thinking of doing that. I said, man, it's fucking hard work and it's shitty conditions, mate. I reckon you'd want to be back here doing this, even though the money's better. But I mean, even if he does it for a while, he'll do well money-wise, of course. But I think then we'll see him back here after about 4 to 6 months. That's what I reckon anyway. So, anyway, let's get this one down to Duke Street. It's just around the corner here, it's not too far. And we'll see how dinner goes tonight. We are at Rosebery Plaza. It's mostly apartments, but look at this, few little Asian stores. Zike Malatang, I think that's how you pronounce it, don't quote me on that. But one new little store, Coddy Coffee going in there soon, and a Fujian restaurant as well. Yeah, interesting. A couple there I can keep an eye out for in future. Good stuff. Gee, life's tough as a retired greyhound, isn't it? Okay, mate? Yeah, you're right. Sun's gone down. It's just about to get dark. Just did a nice $19 delivery then. Beautiful one. Just around the corner from Coles, just here at Waterloo, just to down here. Got to the customer and the app crashed. Thank you, DoorDash. So I had to, while the customer's there waiting, that is, uninstall the app, reinstall it, set up all the settings and fucking God knows what. Well, the poor girl was waiting there. I said, look, I'm sorry, I've got to do this because I need to tick that I've delivered it. She's like, yeah, no, it's okay. No, she was nice. Around East Village, going to James and Walker Street, Surrey Hills, and it's a double, it's paying $11. No. So yeah, time is now, jeez, it's nearly 8 o'clock. It's late. Johnny Geo's to Buckland Lane and Phillips Street, Alexandria for 7. Nah, they're a bit of a wait, Johnny Geo's. Alrighty, I might just hang around here and see what we can do here. Fix the scusher up. It's 8 o'clock. Doesn't seem to be a lot of good orders happening. I'm going to ride down to East Village just in case there's a nice one sitting there waiting for me. Ooh, what's that? 11 double Johnny Geo's to Epsom Road and Rosebett's all the way down there. $11 double. We're right here. Bugger it, let's do it. That will take me over $200 for the day. So that makes me happy. Woohoo! Back here to Johnny Geo's, and I dare say it'll be a bit of a wait. Sorry, mate. I'm chucking a Yui, as we say in Australia. And Johnny Geo's is right here. He's just waiting down here at Johnny Geo's here at Waterloo. Took 5 minutes to drop the other one because the other one would be from a place just down there that takes forever. So I thought, bugger it, I'll drop it, but I'll just be interested to see what this one actually pays, because together they were 11. Will this be a 6 and the other one would have been a 5, or would it be a 7 and a 4? Who knows? Let's see what it pays. I kind of need the rest. I'm a bit fired up. That little last thing happened with DoorDash, so it's fresh air, relax. As I always do. I say Johnny Geo's to take a while, and that one did. But anyway, not to worry. I shouldn't need much battery, if any, on this one, because it's going down just behind Gunyama Park Recreation Centre, which is where the soccer field is, with the swimming pool, and yada yada yada. It's a nice flat track, riding along, and yeah, down to George Julius Avenue. I know the street, so. Good thing is we're in the vicinity of East Village as well, so I'll ride back through here, and I think I'll head home after I drop this off, because the time is now 8:10. So, yeah, and I was reading up the actual results of the Melbourne Cup, and you only get wind traffic, but one of my horses came fourth, so I very nearly snuck into a place. River of Stars was that horse. I think that was the number, 21, yeah, number 21. Yeah. Well, we'll get this one delivered, and as I said, we can head back up here and head home. I just had a brilliant idea. Someone just had that delivered, right? That's TV unit, which they'll need to build. And I can build TV units and other IKEA stuff. I could carry business cards around with me, and if I just see that there, someone's had something delivered, I can slip a business card in there and say, you know, give me a ring. I can build this TV unit for you for $80 or $100 or whatever. What do you reckon? Not a bad idea? Interesting. Anyway, head back to East Village and head home after that. I am on, just checked, I'm on $199. So that one was paying $7. 199, come on. Another order or two and we'll crack the 200 and be super happy. Come on, DoorDash, Uber Eats, you can do it. All this keeper playing balls, his mates having shots at him. Looks like a good goalkeeper. Hey, yeah, no, I'm not going there. A good goal. Looks like they've got 6-a-side comp running here on this field. The other field's where the keeper was, so they've got the, it's 2 6-a-side games. 6-a-side, 5-a-side, whatever. There's keeper here. I can't remember. Did some good saves. We got there 10 Coles going, yeah, let's do it, that's a nice one. Let's get DoorDash on pause. It's gone way over. Guys, we are fucking pumping. I just checked my Uber scorecard for the day. On Uber, 228 bucks so far. DoorDash 41. That puts me on nearly 270. Here I was worried about getting to 200. I'm on just boom, out of nowhere, 270. Just check. We got one more to go to get a $14 bonus on Uber, so let's fucking do it. 270. Let's see if we can get 300. That's fucking it's impossible. 300 for the day. Impossible. Not going to do that. No, we won't make that. Heading home now, so. But yeah, the 270 so far. Pretty fucking good, mate. Pretty fucking good. Very happy with that. I just out of nowhere. So I think I must have got the I must have got the $40 bonus and the $12 bonus, and it hadn't shown up before. You fucking beauty. Anyway, I'm gonna start riding home, and I'll do a finish up video when we're a bit closer. I've just turned DoorDash off for the night, so fuck it, I've had plenty. I'm riding here through Redfern Oval, right? Got DoorDash on, and they've matched me to one at Coles Broadway. So I'm like, yeah, as if I'll get it. I won't get it. I'll hit match me. And sure enough, I did. It's a fair way away, Coles Broadway, but it is on the way home, so I'm just paying 13 bucks, so might just 13 and 14 is 27. Might just get me to 300 for the day. Fucking hell, we'll see how we go, eh? We're at Broadway Shopping Centre. I'll whack the camera on as we pick this one. What are we getting? We are getting a 2-litre full cream milk. Fair enough. Everyone needs milk. Second item, loose garlic times 5. So 2 litres of milk and 5 little things of garlic. Interesting order. Actually, I better turn the camera off. It's going to get very low on battery, so I'll turn it off, and I'll catch you after this delivery for a finish up video. Alrighty, got that last one done. I thought, fuck it, let's log off for the night. It's now not spot on 9:30 p.m. So I've been out for 11 hours. And what have we made? I'll whack the amounts up here, of course, for you all. DoorDash, we made $41.12. And Uber, well, it's saying $241.71. So I don't think we get that that third one of that bonus that I was talking about, because it's after 9 o'clock, and I think that's between 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. So I'm not too worried though. That equals it equals 282, 283 thereabouts. Of course, I'll whack the amount up in the top here on the screen there for you. Whew, so yeah, what a day. Just back down here at Tram Sheds. I'll show you Tram Sheds lit up at night. Looks nice, even with the Christmas decorations that are too early. But that top part where it says, you'll see what it says Tram Sheds, and the lights and that there, they're always there. That looks kind of nice. I like it. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed the ride along today. Into the races. Bondi Beach. What else more is there to do in Sydney, eh? There's this tram sheds here lit up at night. Looks nice, eh? I think so anyway. So yeah, hope you've all enjoyed. You've all maybe learned a thing or two. I have made a few rookie errors today. Errors that I shouldn't be making after 4.5, nearly 5 years in the job. I would be, no, just around 4.5 years I think I've been in it, so but yeah, that's the end of the world. Those small error back there at East Village. Yeah, if you guys want to see anything particular in my videos, say so. Ooh, hear the echo there? The acoustics. Yeah, like a comment in the comment box below, sorry. Say g'day, whatever. I don't care. And yeah, as I said, if you want to see anything in particular, like more Sydney landmarks, I might do 1 or 2 Sydney landmarks in my upcoming videos. We'll see how we go. Yeah, we're riding through sort of Federal Park at Glebe here. You call it, that's more Federal Park over that way. But yeah, great day overall, I'd say. Considering we had those breaks and we made fucking 282 bucks. Fuck me. Who needs a winner in the Melbourne Cup, eh? But I checked as well, and 72 bucks of that on Uber was in promotions and bonuses. So that's that's a lot. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Again, I hope you've all enjoyed it, and I'll catch you all in the next video.